This is Kendrick Bourne from the San Francisco 49ers. You're watching the Niners All Day Show. What up, Bronze? What up, Dre? Let's get it, man. Yee!
Hello.
Hi, Bronze.
What's up, man? This is the most unsettling game ever. Winning game. It's like we won, but it felt like we lost.
We lost.
Yeah.
We lost.
I always try to put a positive spin on things, but it's so hard right now.
What's up, chat?
What's up, everybody? We'll try to keep. We'll make this entertaining. Just give us a sec.
Let's talk about some of the positives. We saw Ayuk for the first time.
Yeah, he played well today. The big positives was Raheem Mostert was killing them. And even with Jimmy Garoppolo's ankle injury, which we now know is probably going to be 4 to 6 weeks, he actually looked very much like we wanted him to look. He made some really great throws. Our guy Jordan Reed looked great. Jet McKinnon. Those are your positives,
Yes.
man. And his defense looked good. All that stuff is positive.
Let's just be honest.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead.
Let's just be honest.
Mm-hmm.
The revenge tour is over. Let's just be 100. Like you know what I'm saying? Like one thing I don't like to do is I don't like to try to turn shovel shit into a steak. It's not bro. Jimmy's going for 4 to 6 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did Nick Mullins look like to you? You tell me. For all of you people out there who said bench Jimmy Garoppolo for Nick Mullins, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Shut up. What did he look like? He looked like a shit sandwich.
Yeah.
So Jimmy's out for 4 to 6 weeks. We lost Bosa, Solomon Thomas. Like 2 plays apart from each other. One
after the other.
The next one goes down. I mean, I don't know, bro. If I was Kyle Shanahan, I would not play on that turf next week. I would forfeit the Giants game. Literally. And I'm dead serious. I would tell the NFL I'm not putting my team back on that shitty field. That is horrible, man. And not just for us. It was the Jets too. I feel bad for both organizations. Are you serious?
Yeah.
This is the field that you set. This is the field that you send your product on? What the fuck is going on with the NFL? The game wasn't over for 2 minutes. First thing Eric Armstead tweets, that field is trash. The NFL needs to do something about it. The game wasn't even over for 2 minutes. That's the first thing he tweets. And we just won the game? That lets you know something, man. The NFL is totally responsible for this, man. They are totally responsible for this. And it pisses me off. They have all of the resources and all of the money in the world, and you guys couldn't make sure that the field was ready for these guys to go out and play on? So now we got to watch our season go down the drains because you guys weren't responsible? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. I really don't get it, bro. And it pisses me off. I am pissed off right now because this could have been avoidable. It could have been easily avoidable.
We could have had this score with everybody back. This is and that's what's crazy is the score was as large as it was. The disparity between the two teams was as large as it was with, like we said all week, D4 is not playing, this guy's not playing. It's the Jets, guys. I don't want to hear about underestimating. It's either you are what you are. If you're not good, you're not good. The Jets aren't good. This was the only week that something like this could fly. And to come out of this even in worse shape, it's just, I don't want to be all doom and gloom, but Bosa going down for the season. I don't think you guys grasp that, more than the Garoppolo thing. We might be able to navigate with Nick Mullins, some good defense, some good running, but
bro, did you see how Kyle Shanahan literally dialed back on the offense when Nick Mullins got in?
Had to though.
Did you see the pick that he threw?
Yeah.
Jet McKinnon's wide open. Jet McKinnon's wide open. He throws the ball back here. Almost might have got Jet killed. Like,
it is what it is. What are we gonna do?
Right.
We're gonna put CJ Beathard. We're gonna put Sanu on there. You know what I'm saying? Behind center.
Sanu.
It's like, what are we gonna do?
Better than CJ. Sanu's better than CJ. Definitely. I'll roll with Mo over Sanu if we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Guys, there's something else that we need to talk about, man. Are you afraid about Mike McGlinchey? Because I'm scared to death
I'm
now,
getting
man.
a little skittish on him. I'm a little skittish. Yeah.
He is not. I would not give that guy a new contract.
He is not pass blocking
at all. And Lincoln Tomlinson got punked by Quentin Williams all day.
Yeah, we have interior O-line issues, and Mike McGlinchey, something's off, man.
It don't look right. It don't look right.
Also, Trey, not to trigger you, Jimmy Garoppolo falls and he hurts his ankle and gets hit late, and
but we barely touched Kyler Murray, and he gets 3 personal call fouls in one game.
Different officiating crew.
This was a horrible showing for the NFL today. It just was, man. It just was, bro. It was a horrible showing. All of the injuries across the league: Saquon Barkley, Devontae Adams, like
McCaffrey.
CMC. Like,
damn,
bro,
catch up on that,
bro. This is just a horrible showing, man. The NFL, they should be ashamed of them damn selves, bro. Because a lot of this stuff could be avoidable, man. You don't condense training camp down into 28 days and put these guys on the field and then not have the fields prepared for guys to go out there and play on. The season should have been pushed back to October, man.
We have
2 months.
That's what I don't understand. What's wrong with the field? Like, this field, I mean, I know it's new, but it's
sticky. That's what they were saying, is that it was sticky. Is what they were telling Colin. That's what he said in his press conference. We got Raheem Mostert injury news now, so we know what it is now. It's believed to be a possible MCL, not ACL, but he's going to miss time. Not an ACL. So he has what Kittle has, is the sprained MCL. So Jet McKinnon, it's your time, bro. It's your time.
He showed out.
But, yeah, he did. Yeah. But now he's going to get all the run. Jeff Wilson, step on up. But
So for the chat, we want you guys to understand this. In one game, something that was preventable by the NFL, because of the NFL, we lost Jimmy Garoppolo for 4 to 6 weeks. We lost our best running back, Raheem Mostert, for at least 3 to 4 weeks.
Probably.
We lost Solomon Thomas. We lost Nick Bosa for the season, right? Tevin Coleman, he also went down. We don't know how that's going to turn out.
Yep.
Kerry Hyder, at least he was okay and he was able to get back on the field.
Drake really was
Greenlaw.
And the D4 thing, I think, is way more serious than people think. If you think that's one game, that's not what I'm hearing. That is not what I'm hearing. That the reason that it happened so suddenly that he was out is because something bigger is happening also with D4. I'm telling you right now, something that I heard.
I mean, I'm trying to be positive, bro, but there's just no way to be positive right now.
Well, there's positive and there's realistic. You can't win games when your roster is barren. That's not being pessimistic. That's not being optimistic. Like, you just have to look at it that way, right? Like, that's it. Like, again, you're overlooking the Jets. No, the Jets are bad. It's not me overlooking them. You are what you are. If your roster's bad, your roster's bad. Should we tank it? No, not gonna happen. It can't happen. That's not gonna happen. If we tank by accident and we lose a bunch of games, that's one thing. But there's too many guys. Like, you got to remember too that the players, all these guys, you think that they play for the team. They're playing because they want to make sure that they put things on film that are right. If they start tanking and messing up, they don't get paid from other teams. They don't get jobs anywhere else. So this idea that people will just tank, professional football players will tank, no. Because you might not even be in the plans next year for the team to get that quarterback. You can help them get that number one quarterback and they can cut you. Like, players don't play like that. Players don't think like that. Players have to put their best foot forward on the field. So when someone else is evaluating them and they want to look at them and give them a contract, they'll have that to point to. So, yeah.
Dude,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm intoxicated. That's why I sound a little slower down.
I don't care. I don't care, bro. I don't care. You still my brother. I still love you. You're my brothers.
I love you too, Trey. I love you guys too.
Brothers.
No matter what.
I love my brother Jason, but this today is just like, man, we literally just watched our season go down the drain because of a bad football field, dude.
You know, like, I guess we met two guys. I don't want to pile on with the depression, man, but this is my point about last year's Super Bowl. You have to win when you get there. Just say it over, just get right back. It's like, come on, man. I hated that. Oh, you're young, you'll be back. I hate that. I hate it. You have to win when you're there. That's what makes that hurtful. You never know what's going to happen. Look at how many teams have actually historically gotten right back to the Super Bowl. It doesn't happen a lot. It just doesn't. And I'm sorry that I'm from New Jersey and that New Jersey field is what ended our season. The Jets ended 2 seasons today. Theirs and ours.
So I didn't start Jordan Reed in my lineup.
I did. Let's go. Hey, you know what?
So mad.
Look, let's be happy. I'm happy for you, Jordan Reed. That was impressive. I'm happy for you, Jet McKinnon. That's looking good.
Jordan Reed is still one of the best tight ends in the league, bro. He hurdled and dove in the
Look, I'm gonna watch this film and cry, when it comes out and everything. But I want to see him on the first touchdown when he hit the guy with the hezzy release. I gotta see that in slow motion. I got to, man. But
it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful.
Asian most North Jersey, bro. Hoboken, Jersey City, Bayonne. Yeah, everybody's dropping like flies all over the league, man. It's crazy. McCaffrey, Barkley, Montgomery went to the locker room. Adams, it's insane, man. Today was a horrible day for the NFL. So we're not the only ones feeling it today. We're feeling it because we want to go to the Super Bowl. A lot of other teams are feeling it just because their guys are hurt.
But it seems like we had a lot of hurt guys today.
We
more than normal.
We had 8 guys go down. And 5 of them went out the game, and they did not return.
I can't remember
I've never
in my life to see this.
I've never seen this, dude.
This bad.
I've never seen it, bro. I have never seen it.
1 or 2 at the most, but damn, 8, 5.
Check this out too with the injuries. Tyrod Taylor was supposed to start for the Chargers. Justin Herbert started because he got hurt this morning while he was working out or whatever. Yeah, bro.
Oh.
I don't. It's the ramp up. It's the fast ramp up. This is, you know what? For all you guys that don't want preseason, here's why you need preseason. You got to ramp everybody up, methodically. It can't be something that happens. You can't go 0 to 100. That's when all these things happen.
Exactly. John Smith, the San Fran Fairies, once again
show their fancy players. And before it's hurt, okay. O'Reilly was out injured.
Forget the monetization. John Smith, fuck you.
Oh, man. That was quick.
San Fran Fairies, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't deal with you today. We've already had enough bad stuff happen. Anyway, so all right, so Nick Bosa and Solomon Thomas is gone. Ronald Blair will be back at some point in the season. Hopefully he can know that.
Drake. Call Cameron Wake, call Clay Matthews, call Ziggy Ansah, call somebody.
They're gonna have to do something because
call one of them.
All of this, we're not gonna overpay guys. We're gonna build on what we have. Man, it's not working, John Lynch. You're going to have to get on your ass and make.
I told you, Drake. Don't ever change, bro. Don't ever change, bro. Don't ever change.
Yeah, bro. We're not going to deal with that in our chat. But so, all right. So Ronald Blair can come back, hopefully help spell Nick Bosa. Julian Taylor is going to be back to hopefully
Hyder was good today, man. Hyder was good today, man.
So, I mean, they're definitely going to have to sign Ziggy Ansah and pay him what he wants. They need
Clay.
They need, Cameron Wake, Clay. They need to call all of those guys, bro.
All three of them.
Yeah. They need to call.
Why not two of them? Why not two of them?
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
Yeah. They need to call all of those guys because the depth is we don't have we have good players like Kevin Givens and Kentavious Street were actually pretty good today, especially Kevin.
Eric Armstead was too.
Yeah, he was
after the injuries.
Right.
Yeah. But that's the point. You got paid. You're a captain now. Now he needs you more than ever. So that's good that he was able to at least show me that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
After that play, the Solly play, DJ Jones, he went off, and then after that, Armstead went off. Like, okay, well, I'm glad you guys are responding.
This should have been just like come in here and win this game by this amount and just feel good and get ready to keep going. Like that's all this was supposed to be. This was never supposed to be some sort of challenge. Nothing like that. I kept telling you guys. God.
Yeah, so, I mean, we like I said, man, we're going to have to make some calls for the defensive line.
Yes.
Man.
Jimmy G did pretty good in the first half. I think he went 14 and 16.
14 and 16.
Don't ever talk bad about Jimmy G's toughness. I don't want to hear that from anybody. You want to question something else? Question that, but do not question that. No way. No way.
Right. Yeah.
The kid was out there and he realized that he had to do that. He right then he understood that he had to lift this team up right here. Himself. And he couldn't leave the game, and he did. And then once they scored at halftime, what did I say, Dre? What did I tweet? Get Nick in there. Get him out of there.
Right. Yeah, bro. You did tweet. Yeah, and then you inboxed me and was like, yeah, we need to protect Jimmy. I mean, I just put it like this. Our offense is going to have to be really good. And one thing that I can say is Jordan Reed and George Kittle on the field at the same time is going to be defense's nightmare.
Give it to me, but we need to get healthy. Give it to me, but I want it all. I want everybody, man. I want to see all that with Ayuk and Debo. I want to see all of it.
Yes.
And we're not going to see that for at least 4 weeks. Can you run down the schedule? Can you pull up the schedule so we can run down the schedule a little bit more, and then we can talk about it because the war of attrition is happening everywhere because we're facing the Giants and they don't have Saquon Barkley. Right.
So it's we're not the only ones feeling it.
Yeah.
So the Giants next.
We have the Giants,
Eagles, Dolphins, Rams. That Rams game is going to be hell.
Yeah.
But the Rams game should be the game where everybody is back to full health.
Okay. So let's see. 1, 2. No, that's 3, 4. Okay. So the fourth week you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy could be back for that. That's a Sunday night game. Okay.
Right. Jimmy,
so all right.
Debo, Kittle, Mostert. We'll have everybody back on offense. And we're just gonna have to put up points, bro. That's what it is.
All right.
Our defense is not gonna be able to get 3, 4, 5, 6 sacks a game. You know what I'm saying? Like our linebackers and our defensive defensive back play is going to have to be really good. Also, Trey will be back. It's just, I mean, everything shifts. Everything.
So look, here's what I say. Look, the 49ers could easily find themselves in a position where I think I'm only saying this for dramatic purposes and because I'm a little lit, but I think that Jimmy's going to come back at New England that Sunday night and just set up that whole Jimmy comes back to Foxborough, Belichick thing, and it'll be the first week. I think, honestly, guys, and maybe this is the liquor talking again, I think we can navigate this. Sunday
possible, straight up. I mean, I don't want to be pessimistic. Of course, you got to be realistic, but it's a long season.
Right.
We've seen teams turn around. So
right, Sunday night the Eagles lost again today, right? So they're 0-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're going to come out fighting. It's not going to be a
no,
game.
It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But you could say the 49ers could walk out of there with a win. They lost to Dwayne Haskins and Goff.
Yeah.
Miami, they're not like I don't want people to think that we're going to roll them over either. That's the issue. Like,
their defense is looking pretty damn good, bro.
But we could beat them. We
Well,
could.
we could beat them, but and the Bills aren't as impressive as everybody thinks they are. Kyle Allen,
Josh Allen.
Allen he's a little iffy, bro. He's a little iffy. I mean, he could make plays with his leg. He has a strong arm, but as far as him being on point with his throws at all of the time, it's not on point.
Right.
But their defense is stingy.
But I got Jimmy coming back against New England week 7. I think he comes back week 7. That's probably the earliest that we see him, and then they set up that nice little narrative of Jimmy comes back to face Belichick, and they could talk about that all week. And
Jimmy can't come back against New England. He has to be back against the Rams.
I mean, either way, I need him back before Seattle. So pick one of those games to come back to get 1 or 2 games in.
The Rams are actually looking really good.
Yeah, I think.
And if
everybody.
the Rams without Jimmy Garoppolo, you can kiss the baby.
Yeah, probably.
You can kiss the baby because
Week 6.
He just was not the answer, man. He was not the answer. He was not the answer.
So, but then here's the stretch, though. Look, here's the stretch, though. This is why I need him back. In that this is when things get hairy. Patriots, Seattle, Packers, Saints. Finally, a bye week, which mercifully comes in week 11. We would have killed for a bye week in week 4. Like this year. Remember we were all mad about it last year?
Yeah.
Killed for that this year, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this schedule from week 7 to week 10. That's
no, week 6 to week 10. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's
from week 6 to week I mean, from week 6 to for the rest of the season. I mean, bro, we have Rams, Patriots, Seahawks, Packers, Saints, Rams, Bills, the Washington football team, which are playing really good. They're playing really good.
Did they win today? Wait, no.
They getting smoked right now by the Cardinals. It's 14-zip.
Okay.
And the Cardinals are moving.
Shoot, okay.
And then the Dallas Cowgirls, they just put up 16 points in 5 minutes to come back and win.
They put up 50, right? On Atlanta?
They put up 40.
49, some shit like that.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, hey, and then after the Cowgirls, we got the Cardinals again, and then the Seahawks. Like, hey, it just ain't looking good, bro. It just ain't looking good, bro. I had us going 12-4, and then we lost Sherm for a couple of weeks and stuff, and I downgraded it to 11-5. Man, I'll be happy if we can get 10-6 and get into the playoffs, bro. And that's just what it has came down to. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. I don't want anybody out there to think I'm being negative. I'm just being honest.
But so here's what I want to say, right? In terms of being negative and positive, I think you should always look at it like this. There's ranges of outcomes, right? From here on out, right? What you need to understand is that there's so many different outcomes that can happen from now. There's an outcome that the 49ers can win every single game from now on. How likely is that? That's what you need to think about. Think about it in those terms. That's it. It's not being negative or positive. It's how likely now, given all the circumstances, is this team on its way to where we think they should be, right back where they were last February. That's what you need to start thinking about. The road gets a lot tougher with a lot more injuries, and it's not being negative. Right. We're faithful. We're never going to leave the team. I dislike sometimes when people say, we're faithful. You can still speak facts about the team and never leave them. Like that's the way that I feel about it. So,
it's real, bro. Like winning the Super Bowl without Nick Bosa, it's not very likely. It's just not, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And it sucks to say that, but winning a Super Bowl without Nick Bosa on our defensive line is just it's not very likely. You know what I'm saying?
The problem is that Bosa covers up so many deficiencies on the back end, or any sort of issues or anything I'm scared. That. Yeah, like the reason that we were like, oh, it's okay, Spoon and Mostert are gonna be out there, we're gonna be fine, is because we were like, Bosa's about to gobble up everybody. Yeah,
You see Dante Johnson with.
Oh God! Don't say his name. Don't say his name. He's not real. If you say his name, he's real. It's like Candyman.
First time they throw to that. First time they catch that guy, he gets to pass.
Yo, but wasn't he 36 last week? I'm like, who's 27?
The way he did is like, yeah. I was like,
but hold on, wait. Wasn't he 36 last week? I saw him.
No, he's 27.
Yeah, but he wasn't 27 last week.
Oh shoot.
No, he was 27.
Yeah.
Was
he? Marcel Harris is 36 now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was like, is he filming out there?
Man.
Yeah, man.
They're gonna have to open up the offense.
All right, I was waiting for that too. Yeah, is everybody gonna kill Spoon for the garbage time touchdown? Come on, man.
He played it pretty good.
Come on, man.
He played
First
a good
of all, that should have been a sack.
He played a damn good game. I got to give it to Spoon and Mosley, man. They played some really good games, even though it came against the Jets. I mean, it's still NFL football, but they played a pretty damn good game. But next week, you got Sterling Shepard.
No, you don't.
Golden Tate.
No, you don't.
What?
They're injured. Everybody's injured. Shepard hurt his toe. Bro, it's everywhere. Everybody.
Are you serious?
But he's out for next game for sure. I don't know.
He left the game today. He didn't finish the game. Trust me, I know. He didn't finish the game.
Right.
He didn't finish the game. Golden Tate was a game time decision. He barely played. Like it's not just us.
Right. He got hurt, but we don't know if he's coming back for next week.
Yeah,
but if he's not coming back next week, then that's okay.
Hold on. I'll get there.
I don't want to get too excited.
I'll get the official diagnosis. I got you.
Saquon's hurt, and we don't know if Saquon's coming back next week.
Yeah, ruled out with a toe injury. He played, and he got ruled out with a toe injury.
Wow.
Sterling Shepard probably not going to play this week. Darius Slayton, Golden Tate, Evan Ingram, no Saquon Barkley.
I just feel bad for these guys, bro. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. It's his own product is suffering. That's the thing.
Bro. I just feel bad for these guys, man.
Are they going to fix the field next week?
They have to.
Is there a way to fix? Why was it like that? Why did they let it go?
The NFL, what they should do, bro, is
what was it? The weather, or I mean, it looked nice.
I think they should outlaw turf, bro. You should have to have natural grass, bro. No more turf. This is bad, bro. This is bad. You should not be able to use turf anymore, even if it's inside. You need to have natural grass. You need to have natural grass. Do what the Rams did. They don't have turf. Their field is inside. They have natural grass. If you that's just unacceptable, man. And these owners are so damn greedy. They just had to start the season on time so they can make their money. If they would have did the right thing and said, no, we're going to have a 2-month training camp where these guys are fully healthy and not have a 28-day training camp and ramp up period and all of that stuff, man, this could have been totally avoidable.
Is this true right here?
But yeah, that's what we've been saying, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm spaced out.
Done for the year.
Oh,
yeah.
Spaced it
that
out.
happened today too. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I saw him go down, but I didn't know it was a torn ACL.
Christian McCaffrey hurt his ankle. He left the game.
Yeah,
you know, like all these things happened today. Devontae Adams left with a hamstring. All these guys, everything. And now the product's gonna suffer, yo. You know when it'll hit a fever pitch, and when the NFL will say enough is enough. We did this wrong. Once Pat Mahomes gets an injury, the NFL is all of a sudden gonna be like,
we're gonna.
Why did you? We should have did preseason. This is why we want preseason.
Yeah. Man.
But yeah, the turf is sticky, is what they're saying. It's Jersey, man. Jersey's low key, trash in spots. That's a swamp. Can we give it up for Frank Gore? Nice to see you, buddy. It was
man.
It was cool to see you today, buddy.
Yeah, he did his
Trey
thing.
Don't care about none of that.
Yeah,
Frank, you could tell that Frank was in his head too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know Frank felt bad for guys. He's like, he's one of those guys who's a pro's pro who's thinking in his head, like, man, the NFL's stuck. Like, Frank had that look on his face today, like, yeah, it's time for me to retire. Like, they don't have these guys' best interests. They don't. It's all about making money. They don't give a damn
real.
about these guys. There's no way that these guys should be playing right now. No way.
Reals.
28 days of training camp, bro. Are you serious? 28 days. And you wrap them up to 100. Then you wrap them up. Then you tell them, oh yeah, after 28 days, go out there and play a full, 16 game season in 17 weeks. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you 28 days to play a 16 game season.
Oh yeah, Frank. Yeah, it was. I mean, it's hard. It's so hard. Like this. Like it's so crazy because I knew the game was like over at halftime, and I'm just sitting here just like.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, the result of this game was meaningless. Like meaningless.
Yeah, it's like we won, but I felt we lost. That was the theme.
Hey,
to recap for everybody. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
I know that Kyle Shanahan is looking back and saying, our plane even got it. Like the
what
plane,
happened to the plane?
Something hit the plane and they had to land and get into another plane, bro. Like I know he's looking back at this whole process like that was a sign. That was a sign that something bad was going to happen. Like just
omen.
Getting there was a problem. They didn't get there until 2:30 in the morning on Sunday.
Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday. My bad.
Early. Yeah.
2:30 in the morning on Saturday. I don't know, man.
I think we've done, you know what though? I think we've done a great job conveying our feelings while being in the moment, while not going overboard.
Controlled a little bit controlled.
Yeah. Kind of prepared myself for it, like a little bit, like while the game was happening. I was just like, all right, yo, calm down. Calm down.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. That just sucks, man. I feel.
Was that broad shout out? Let's go, yo.
I feel really bad for these guys, man. The NFL, this could have been totally avoidable. And it's not just about our team. Like I feel bad for all of the guys, man, because they're putting their bodies on the line, and the NFL didn't have the players' best interests. They didn't, man. And it's simple as going out there and inspecting that field and making sure that the turf is ready to be played on. Also, not having these guys, come and play a 16-game season on 28 days of practice. It's just not. That sucks. Kev Gaming, who are you talking to, clown? Wishing injuries on what? Bro, where did these clowns come from?
You must have misunderstood big time.
Yeah, like what are you talking about? Wishing injuries. I'm saying I feel bad for not just our team, but every team in the NFL, bro. It's like we were ill prepared for the season due to the NFL making these guys go and play a 16-game season in 28 days of training camp. And then on top of that, they're not preparing the fields correctly, and it's causing injuries. What are you talking about, bro? Just
turn up the speaker. Turn up the speaker, bro, because there was nothing we said anything like that.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Which one is it? Who's wishing injuries?
Oh, okay. No, he's saying he was saying someone in the chat.
Okay. What's going on? Yeah, I don't even know. We can't even. We might even just erase this episode. This ain't even an episode. This is just like venting.
I feel good. It feels like group therapy. I feel a little bit better. The alcohol helps, though.
It does.
Bro, to be honest, let me tell you, man, I haven't been emotional since the Super Bowl. So like when Raheem got his touchdown, even from last week, I didn't get all excited and rah rah rah. Just like, okay, good. And then when Bosa got hurt, I'm like, a part of me was like, but then I was like, man, I'm not even surprised. This is 2020. And Sally got met. I'm like, oh my God, this is. But yeah, I'm like not as emotional as I used to be.
Jimmy Garoppolo missed 2 throws while he was out there and he was hobbling around. Like
and one KB Almost had.
Almost. Yeah, that was a good.
Beautiful ball. That was a beautiful throw. Oh my goodness! Thank you for reminding me about that. Yes.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Look, see, they're liking it though. We're not going overboard. We're not, we're doom and gloom, but we're in our feelings right now, and we're doing it the right way. I think. We're not saying anything crazy. And we're pointing out the positives. We did. Jordan Reed, nice to see you, buddy. Times 2. Raheem Mostert, before the injury, 8 rushes, 92 yards, a touchdown. Should have had a second one. They called back.
McGlinchey's fault.
The offense, right? The offense, the offense looked better, considering the sum of its parts at this point, right? Like this should have been everything that we were asking for. This is exactly the matchup to have this happen. But the injuries, definitely put a damper on everything. Just because it is hard to win in this league without the people that get you there, your impact players, and that's any roster, anybody.
Yeah.
From here on out, we got to temper our expectations. There's gonna be some ugly games from the.
It's definitely one game at a time. It's one game at a time, bro. It's one game at a time.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be open to firing the entire strength and conditioning and training staff?
Remember, we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. Remember, Grant was kind of thinking about hey, like these guys, we might need to take another look. These NHL coming from the NHL. It was true.
That wasn't a good move. That was not a good move.
Well, it was a move that the previous regime, strength and conditioning team, they got rid of them, thinking these guys were better, but we're not seeing the result.
It's not looking like it. But then again, it all goes back to being ill prepared because you only had 28 days in pads to play a 16 games season.
Trey, to be fair though, a lot of the injuries that we have right now happen in game. And not all of them are like soft tissue, right?
But
we got random right here. We got random.
We all know when you have more time to prepare, you won't have that many injuries. These injuries could have been avoidable if they just had more time to prepare.
All right, or minimized.
Well, I mean, Jimmy got Kittle hurt, and that's not me being
hospital pass.
That's not even me being a jerk. And I'm sure that Jimmy would say something like that. He just wouldn't, But yeah, like that happened, and then Bosa got wrapped up, and then the same thing with Thomas. It's a lot of bad luck. It feels like a lot more bad luck. The point that you're bringing up, Trey, is very valid about the ramp up, and that's why you see a lot of the hamstrings and everything, and a lot of guys pulling up lane. A lot of this stuff feels like bad luck, though, man. Like him getting wrapped up and his knee, getting pulled back. It's just like
and that tight end seen that Nick Bosa's leg was caught underneath him, and he pushed him even harder to the ground, bro. At that point, bro, you already won the block. Let up, you know what I'm saying, and just let him fall. You know what I'm saying? Like that. There was the few plays that I seen from the Jets today. I was like, yeah, that's not a classy organization.
Can I clue you in on why it's not classy, Dre? Who's their defensive coordinator?
Yeah, Greg Williamson.
What's his history?
But he was that dude.
So you're telling me that every time Jimmy got hit in the legs after his ankle was hurt, that wasn't because Greg Williams was cluing them in to do that? How does this guy have a job, bro? I never understand how he continues to have a job even after suspension. He's never been a good defensive coordinator.
Hey, so put us up on game about Greg Williams, his history. Does he have a history of
yes? I'll clue in real quick. There was that tape that was leaked out back in the days with the Saints and the 49ers.
Oh, he was a part of that?
That was that dude when they leaked out that audio when they talked about Gore killed that little dude
and the body will die.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. That's the same coordinator.
Guy?
That's the same guy.
And
that's what I was saying. Like, why is this guy still in the league? Like, this is the dirtiest defensive coordinator ever.
Dre, that's what I was saying all day on Twitter. I was like, if Greg Williams is getting this film from week 1, all he's going to do is blitz, 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 blitz. As soon as Mullins came in, what did he do? He set the house on everybody.
That's what they did with the preseason with Kaepernick. They were like blitzing on him in preseason, like hard. Like, why are you going hard like that?
But here's the issue. Greg Williams is a humongous piece of shit person, right? Okay. I could see him getting a job if his defenses are good. His defenses never even rank in the top fucking 15, any of them. So what exactly do you do good? Why are you still in the league? Yeah. This is the NFL, man. I don't understand sometimes with these evaluators. The guy's not good at what he does. He's also a piece of shit. And you continue to hire him for jobs. Browns,
and Cap ain't got no job. But they let this
fuck out of here.
Wow. Yeah, he's so dirty.
I don't know, bro. I mean, we got the win, but we lost.
Let's toast to that. For anybody that's here to hear some good stuff, we got the win. Jordan Reed is balling. Jarrett McKinnon, come on down. Kerry Hyder, Eric Armstead, all good things that happen. Spoon, Mosley, good. Get your confidence up. Let's go. But yeah, it's hard not to focus on when you hear Bosa ACL. When you hear, Garoppolo 4 to 6 weeks, it's hard not to focus on those things.
I don't want to trigger Dre, but can we get any positives from Nick Mullins? Jason,
No.
Did you see anything?
Yes, I did. What about that throw to KB in between like three guys right there? That was a really nice throw.
KB.
It's a very nice throw. Look, Dre.
KB made the catch more. KB made
I
the
bet
catch more than it was a good throw.
Dre, I'm gonna make a bold prediction right now, and this is the liquor talking right here. Nick Mullins is gonna have a really good game this week against the Giants because Kyle's gonna give him a whole week. They're gonna start hitting people up top with Ayuk, and you're gonna be like, "Oh my God!" This is gonna be one game though. It's the Giants. I think it's
this is what I want to say about Nick Mullins. Like, he played trash, and it's all because of. It's because
he's a backup. He's a backup.
No preseason and all that. Yeah,
like
he's a backup though.
I'm not letting you have to put him up for me, buddy. We've already lost.
Oh, that's it. You know what I'm doing? I'm cutting up Nick Mullins game film, and I'm gonna put a hype video together, and I'm sending it to you on Twitter. Yeah, I was like 3-yard throws that get taken to the crib. No, I mean Mullins can beat the Giants. I'm not even scared to say that we can win this game this week against the Giants. Like, I'm not scared. But for 3.5 quarters, the Giants look inept, wholeheartedly on offense against the Bears today. So, yeah.
The Bears got a good defense, though.
We do too. Still.
1, 2, 3. If Nick can ball out like the level he played against the Raiders next week,
that's not going to happen.
Week 4, week 5. Come on, Dre.
Come on. Get on the train. Look. The train's at the stop. They're telling you to board. You got to get on. Like, it's time to get on the train and just go.
I am not on the Mullins train. I'm sorry.
Yo, I'm trolling you on Twitter all day with Mullins clips. That's it.
Kyle is going to have to tailor his ass.
He's going to game plan around it. He'll game plan around
strength. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Chargers are their defense is scary good. They've held the Chiefs to 6 points in 2 quarters, bro.
Yeah, I'm watching that right now too. I'm also watching.
Chargers played last week.
Injury to add insult. Let me tell you why today was so horrible. We watched our season go down the drain to injuries, and we upgraded our cable to HD and the DVR and in the new high speed. And guess what happened? The fucking cable box went out.
Oh.
So I can't even watch no game. I can't even watch my Lakers beat up on the Nuggets at 4:30. Like,
you're gonna have to do that stream. You're gonna have to do that your stream backup.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to stream everything through my phone to the Chromecast on the TV.
Yeah.
Dre, there you go, man. The Lakers about to win it. I think the 49ers are going to navigate this pretty well. Again, we just need to take it one game at a time. I think we're going to be surprised. I think, honestly, this week is going to be, it's going to be paramount for Kyle to tailor this game plan. They came out with a good game plan on both sides of the ball this week. You have to admit that, too. That's what we wanted to see, right? We wanted Kyle to come out, and we wanted Salah to come out and do the right thing, and they did. And I think that, if they get a good weekend again and they come up with the right game plan, the 49ers can walk out of here. If we walk out of this crazy weekend, this crazy 2 weeks, 2-1, that's all we can really ask for. That's the least we can do, is to win both of these games after all of these things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, bro.
Man, it was funny watching like how they adjusted. I mean, the Jets was so obvious, like when with their out routes, it was working and first, but then they adjusted and then they took that away, and then like, oh, what else are we gonna do now? Like they took that away.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, they handled their business.
I don't know, bro. I think that's pretty much.
We're good. I think it was good. We didn't yell at anybody or each other. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go do the Ace Ventura thing and sit in the bathtub and cry.
Jay, where are you at? Are you at the crib or are you at?
I'm in the crib. I'm in the crib. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I'm just in the living room. I usually record in my bedroom, but the little one fell asleep, so I'll take any chance that I can get for a little bit of silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right, bro. We'll be all right, man. It's cool. We're gonna talk. We're gonna make it fun, one way or another. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna turn it into memes. We're gonna make jokes out of it. It's gonna be fun. This season's gonna be awesome. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
This season is gonna be like me, like how to be careful, wear my mask, sanitize my hand, not try to catch COVID. That's how I'm gonna navigate this season like that.
It's one game at a time, and what is it? Brick by brick, all that stuff. You guys got any more cliches? Play for each other. I can throw all of them out. Team first. I don't know, Trey. I'm trying to lift you up a little bit, bro.
There's no way to lift me up right now, bro. There's no way to lift me up right now. If they came out and said that Bosa did not tear his ACL, I would be okay. But knowing that he did,
think I knew right away. I knew it as soon as because you could see that his face. He yelled like when he was like getting pulled back, and he already started. He wasn't reaching with his hands, but you could say he was reaching with his eyes to his knee because he felt it. Like he kept looking at it, like when he was falling, like he was looking at it. And if you watch the replay, you'll see it. It's heartbreaking.
I cringe. I can't watch stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, well, they kept showing it.
When they I turn away every time I see that slow mo and all that. I'm like, ugh.
I don't know why they always do that with the injuries. It's like nobody wants to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
sorry, man.
It's gonna be hard to beat the Seahawks without that guy.
That's down the line. Let's beat the Giants. We're on to the Giants.
Yeah,
we're on to the Giants, Trey. Yeah, that's it. Let's have a celebratory drink.
Perf.
Right, and pour some out for the fallen soldiers, and let's keep it moving.
I can't pour none out. I that whole bottle.
Drink it all.
Man, that's Dre's tradition. I'm like, I'm inspired to do something like that, actually, every weekend.
Actually, I need to stop that shit, bro. Like,
what happened, yo? I thought we were doing the show yesterday, yo.
Yeah, I know.
When
I saw that picture on Twitter, I'm like, oh yeah, we ain't doing that show tonight.
Oh, Dre,
when Dre put that,
real quick, you gotta be funny.
That's not good.
Last night, right? Because I thought we were gonna do it, and then I saw you post the Remy bottle, and in my head, I was like, we ain't doing no show, bro.
That's what I said too. I'm like, oh, okay, that's it.
I'm not drinking the 1738 next weekend, bro. I'll probably just like sip on some Coronas or some Modelo's or something, or I don't know. I might not even drink, bro.
Right. Well, I mean, hey, look, Niners win. Enjoy the win. We'll reassess tomorrow. Just focus on the positives today, and then we'll talk about what we got to get fixed for the rest of the week. We all need a little bit of time to process all this and try to think about it the right way. So right now the feelings are raw, and it's a tough break. Happens to a lot of teams. Everybody's having it. So you hate to see it across the league, but it's happening to our team. So
yep. Cool. Well, Dre's out. He froze.
Yeah. I think we said.
Oh, there he's lagging. Oh shoot, Dre, we out. We're about to. You got any more?
Man. Let's do this.
All right, Dre. All right, Jason.
Kendrick Bourne from the San Francisco 49ers. You're watching the Niners All Day Show. What up, Bronze? What up, Dre? Let's get it, man. Yee!